everybody? Welcome to the Washington, D.C. version of The Plug. We are here live at the Build Your Own Brand event, and it looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to see the film that Corey has done. It looks awesome. For a 9 a.m. conference, it's pretty packed already. We're bringing you vendor interviews, we're bringing you panel interviews. I know it's going to be amazing. I will talk to you guys soon.
Into this, and of course the support from you guys has been absolutely amazing. Just very smart, college educated, beautiful, amazing people in this room. I am hoping and I pray that you guys are able to connect with each other, build lifelong bonds, learn from each other, and all that good stuff. All right.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with another superstar. Like, I'm shocked I even ran into him when I heard Corey introduced me to Phil. Phil said, hey, there's this tall, light-skinned guy with big curly hair walking around. He owns Watch the Yard. You need to go meet him. I saw him, and I told Corey, I was like, we have to get him in an interview because Watch the Yard is huge.
Thank you.
It's amazing. It gives us a little bit of insight to African-American Greek fraternal and sororities.
Yeah.
And I want to know more. Like, how did it begin? How did it start? And, it got so big.
Yeah, so the premise of Watch the Yard, the reason we came up with it was because the idea was that there's a yard on every campus. Mm-hmm. Every black college campus has a yard. Mm-hmm. At PWIs, there's the idea of the yard. Mm-hmm. So people talk about the yard even though it isn't a place. And the idea was that we take all the yards all over the U.S. Mm-hmm. and we bring them into one place digitally where we could centralize it so that people could, share their videos, they could applaud each other for doing good service work, they could see each other's achievements and really encourage each other on a national scale.
So what is the end goal for Watch the Yard? I heard, from Phil, he was like, it's going to get bigger. What is bigger to you? Because we've seen you go viral many times, whenever there's something significant in a Greek fraternity or sorority, it's coming from Watch the Yard.
Yeah.
How much bigger can you get?
I think it can get really big because not only are, there are people coming into black fraternities and sororities every year, but there are people who are not Greek who are interested in what's going on. Right. And members of black fraternities and sororities are always involved with big things. So like right now we're talking about the NFL's new rules on saluting the flag. Yeah. Colin Kaepernick is a Kappa. Right. Multiple other people who are supporting him in the NFL are also Kappas. Right. And anytime something big like that happens, there's a black Greek member there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's cool because we're able to create news targeted. It's kind of like family talking to family.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so yeah.
So you're a Kappa.
Yeah. So
tell me why you joined and how significant Watch the Yard is to you as someone who's Greek.
So I joined Kappa Alpha Psi through the Psi chapter at the University of Minnesota. And my thing with, I'm a Kappa, but the purpose of Watch the Yard is to kind of show on an equal basis the beauty of black Greekdom as a collective. So it's not just Kappa, it's Delta, it's Iota, it's Sigma Gamma Rho, Alphas, everybody. Right. And I want to create a place where I can create content that the Kappas will clap for the Alphas. Right. You know what I mean? The Alphas will clap for the Kappas. I want everybody to see how much unity there is in this. Right. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I know
nice
you
to
have
meet
a lunch to
I was
get to.
really worried. Yeah.
So this is the second time that we're doing this, and I found out more information and reason why he's a slacker. He's from Durham. So, he should be better at this because I'm from Durham, and so we should be better connected and sending me my emails about this amazing company called NoirBNB. I've known about this company for about a year, and I've been waiting on my email telling me I can just travel the world and visit these homes. But Torrence over here, the tech behind, right. So please tell me about NoirBNB. That was supposed to be in the email. Okay. All the amazing things about you guys and how we're going to be so much better than Airbnb.
Right. So thank you for having me.
No problem.
I do apologize for you not getting your email. We actually are doing a soft launch. When you roll out a major platform, you want to work out the kinks and small issues. So we're going to do a major marketing launch real soon. So NoirBNB is a global online community that celebrates travelers of color. And what that basically means is that we like to embody and encompass all facets of travel.
Right.
Actually getting to where you're going, what you will do while you're there, but at the same time being mindful of celebrating the culture and the people of wherever you're visiting.
Right.
One of the things that we want to place a focus on is actually domestic travel. You know, all year we go to these bike weeks and these festivals, and you know, if you're getting on the road or you're getting in the air or you're getting on a train or what have you. I mean, if you're leaving home, you're traveling.
Right.
So that's one of the things we want to make sure we place more of a focus on is actually domestic travel. And when we drop the email, I'll make sure I send you yours personally.
So now that we're traveling domestically, what certain things do you want people of color to experience domestically?
Well, one of the things that I do when I travel somewhere is make sure that I interact with the locals.
Right.
You know, whether that be shop at a local grocery store or visit a local orphanage or something of that nature. What I want people to do is to actually be where they're at.
Right.
You know, don't visit. You know, if you're going to a city in Panama, you know, you visit the tourist attractions and the normal locations, but to me, you know, I like to go into the city or you know, or go into the jungle or just, you know, actually explore and live the experience that you're having and not just be there.
So I've never been to DC. I've been once, but it was for a game coverage. Tell me some things that I should do in DC that I can be connected with my people in the Chocolate City.
Man, I don't.
Where can I find the best mambo sauce? Honestly, that's all I really want to know.
Well, I'm from North Carolina. I actually don't like mambo sauce, so.
Cut the interview.
No, I couldn't tell. What should you do in DC? I like the water.
Right.
You know, so you definitely should visit the National Harbor.
Okay.
Or I like the paddle boats. You know, I'm more of a scenery type person and less of a what actual activities can I do. I know the park. The park is a nice lounge. You know, if you want to go get a millennial scene, have a nice drink, get some nice happy hour food.
Well, I heard in DC they brunch. So where can I go to brunch? I brought my brunch outfit. I look like I'm going to a royal wedding, but it's okay because we're brunching while black. So where do I go to brunch?
There's a couple of places. Some people go to the Hamilton, the Beacon, DC. There's a nice hotel that has a nice brunch. I like to cook personally, so.
So you're not brunching
you know,
while black.
I'm the CTO of a travel and experiences company, but I don't travel much in my hometown. You know, I like to leave the country and
Understood.
go
Well,
other
it's like
places.
me. I do sports, and I really don't like to play sports.
Wow.
Like I claim asthma, so.
You claim, huh?
Well, thank you so much. Tell us how we can find you, how we can get on this email list so that everything pops up.
NoirBNB.com. NoirBNB.com. Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at NoirBNB. If you tweet us, tag us, DM us, we'll make sure that somebody from our concierge team responds to you. And hopefully we can help your travel
Riverside
experience.
High School words.
Right.
Well, one
Don't
more
do me like
question.
that.
What is the difference between you guys and Airbnb?
What is the difference between us and Airbnb?
Other than the
Right.
Black experience.
Other than the obvious things, right?
Right.
Well, our company was actually started out of a bad experience that our co-founders had with Airbnb. So I think for me, it's placing more emphasis on the customer experience. And I know that, in today's society, whether you have a travel platform or any other kind of service platform, oftentimes people of color run into discriminatory issues.
Especially as of late.
Right, just problems, it's an elephant in the room. When you have colored skin in this country, you may run into some issues when paying for a service.
Right.
So we want to make sure that, we just want to celebrate global travelers of color and not be known as the Black Airbnb.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to The Plug. We have a special edition. I don't even know what to say because what her brand was about, from what I heard, is absolutely amazing. I'm here with Kai, and I'm gonna let her do all the talking because this right here, I hope it becomes viral just because it deserves it. So please, Kai, tell me all about this.
So I'm going to be real with you. So I've worked with students for 15 years.
Okay.
And I do
Oh my, you look amazing.
I thought I was young. But I do it because when I was in high school, I was actually homeless.
Right.
So
Oh, wow.
because of that, I couldn't think past the next day. I thought survival. So it was my teachers that stepped in and exposed the world to me, so I
Right.
didn't have to be a victim of my circumstances.
Nice.
So for that reason, when you've been blessed like that, you
Yes.
gotta pay it forward.
Absolutely.
So I created my company, and we provide that exposure through virtual reality for
Right.
students who are like me.
Right.
So my company, CuratedxKai, we create diverse, representative, inclusive VR field trips in cultural institutions. So
Right.
that means we take students to different monuments, memorials, museums. Basically, when I taught, my students could not afford to go to museums.
Right.
Museums were not interested in reaching back to the poor kids
Right.
like me.
Right.
So when they, through virtual reality, they put on a headset and they're immersed in new worlds. They can learn about new professions, new sites, new cultures, new histories, and they don't have to leave their classroom. Hopefully they do leave their classroom,
Right,
but
very,
they're exposed
right.
and sparked to
Right. That's it. So what sparked it? Like, what do you put into this? Like, what type of trips do we go on?
Sure. So we do our most recent field trip takes you to the official Obama portraits at the Smithsonian National Portrait Gallery.
Right.
So that's what I have here. So I'll put it this way.
Okay.
So you don't have to have a headset. Even if you don't have a headset, you can
That
still
is the
go
coolest
around
thing.
and see. This is the Michelle Obama portrait.
Right,
So we have both
right,
portraits here,
right.
but when you have the headset, you can put it on and you're directly
Right,
here.
right.
So you have two options. So these are only about $15. So they're really, that's why we're doing it. They're really inexpensive for kids and teachers to use in the
Right,
classroom. But
right.
even if they don't have $15,
Right.
free. This is on
Right.
YouTube.
So can they interact with the museum? Like, is the museum interactive? Like, can they talk or anything?
So they cannot talk to it,
Okay,
but
okay.
they can look around and everything moves based on their movements.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome. So how do teachers get in contact with you? Like, how do we get these in classrooms?
Sure, you can go to www.CuratedxKai. So
Right.
it's KAI is how you spell my name. So CuratedxKai.com.
Right.
And let us know. We do VR trainings for teachers. We do filming at different places. So if you want us to film an experience, we'll come out
Right.
there and film it. And then we're going to have our app launch in August.
Right.
And we will sell that to schools as a subscription. So
That's
it can be
amazing.
classroom resources so kids can learn about their history and learn about the world around them.
So can teachers call you and say, hey, we want to,
Yes, please.
like, I want to give the kids an idea of what Paris looks like.
Yep.
So, I mean, they can call you and you can create that whole experience.
Yep. Yep.
That is amazing.
This is our camera. So we go and it's super small and
Right.
we go and film with just this and
Right.
we're able to get these really clear, nice experiences
That's
for
amazing.
teachers and students.
That is awesome.
So yeah.
I hope this picks up. I hope it goes viral. I love us. I'm sure you guys know that about me. And this is something that I think every black kid, I mean, every kid, period, but this is something that I know that a lot of black kids would love to experience because I've been out of the country. I don't have a passport yet.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
to even think of looking at this, and
Yeah.
especially with the African American Museum and how hard it is to get in,
Well,
this is something.
Let me drop that too. For the African,
Oh, come on.
I work with museums.
Okay.
So I work at the Holocaust Museum and
Okay.
the African American Museum. So I always gotta tell people, you can walk in Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock and get in. No questions asked.
The African American Museum.
Yeah, African American Museum. You can go 6:30 in the morning. They do day of passes. You
Uh-huh.
can get one. They're doing walk up Wednesdays now, so you can just walk in there on
Really?
Wednesday. If you have a military ID, you can get in. So there's different ways to get in, but people don't know
Exactly,
to
yeah.
do that. So
Yeah.
spread the word.
Yeah.
I love us too. Spread
Okay,
the word. Go in there and
awesome.
check it out.
Awesome. Well, how can we follow you? How can we get in contact
You
with
can
you?
follow me. I am on Instagram. It's _KA1. Simple. And everything else is at CuratedxKai. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's really easy to find.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys contact her. And again, I hope your phone blows up after this. I really do. This is absolutely amazing.
it's
Like
nice meeting you,
I
though.
can't. Absolutely. So thank you so much for doing this interview.
No problem. My pleasure.
And that is it, everybody, for the plug and updated, of course, with Corey behind the camera. Our weekend here in the beautiful Washington, D.C. We are in front of the amazingly built African American Museum where, of course, I don't have tickets. And, of course, they're not letting me in there. But just being in the vicinity of it and being on the grounds is just as equally as important as being inside, for me at least. The Build Your Own brand was absolutely everything I could have dreamed of and more. For it to be the first conference, it was informative, it was creative, it was fun. so many great networking opportunities that I didn't even expect. Like walking in, I met Isaac, who was absolutely amazing, who is a personal chef and nutritionist, and he's a writer just like me. I met wonderful people like Kai. I met Jonathan from Watch the Yard, Torrence from NoirBNB. So many amazing people doing great, amazing things, and the best thing about it, they all look like me. It was great to be in a room full of African American women and men, seeing the beautiful things that they're doing to not only build our community, but to make a better world. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did being here, and I hope you guys got to experience it, and maybe next year you'll want to attend yourself, and maybe I'll be interviewing you. As always, you can follow me at QUIERRA_LUCK, and Corey is at Updated CEO at Corey.Woods. Just enter Be Updated Detroit and you're going to see all of his amazing work. I can't thank Corey enough for being here with me. It's about to rain. I'm not getting my hair wet, so you guys tune in for the next video. I have so much more popping up because this conference put me in a great place to meet great people who's doing great things and they want me to be a part of it. So hopefully we'll see a lot of things come to fruition from this weekend. I will see you all later, and as always, stay plugged in.